hello. I went to start talking and realized I hadn't plugged my mic in yet. But now we're here and we're good to go. Sorry for the slightly late start. I was having some technical difficulties with my sound, but I have since fixed them. Is this the thing we slay a dread Avis? Yeah, that must be the thing we're gonna fight.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
It's interesting because seems like walking through the lightning rod doesn't count as anything. You have to the enemy has to be trying to do an action. Whoops. For it to actually count. Let's see.
Guess we're all ready.
The bulls and giants that run at you get hit with it because it's an attack. Yeah, well, this thing got hit with it too, and it did its little dodgy move or whatever. But when it's just crawling, that doesn't count. No! Okay, this is one of the most annoying things about this game. I do need to check something for a second because the sound is still weird. Controller audio, yes. It just feels like there's some audio coming through the controller that's not coming through the computer. Alright, we'll see. I guess now we're gonna do this again.
Bahamut! Nice try.
See, that attack that it just did would have hit the lightning bolt with its wings. Come on. Maybe I didn't have the controller sound effects on before and now I do. Maybe that's the difference, because something is weird. There's an obelisk nearby for Dravazud if you don't want to wait until the side quest send you there. I would love to go collect an extra obelisk.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Where? I don't think I can go anywhere that I haven't already been right now. Because the only, like, incomplete little road... Well, there's a couple of them, but they're both sealed off. And there's the, like, lower level stuff over here, but we can't get there right now. Unless I'm missing something obvious, which is always a possibility. Oh, wait, can I go over here? Can I go this way? Is that a thing I want to do? Or this way? But you said an obelisk near here. Okay, well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go fill in a couple pieces of the map real quick. That exit with the inaccessible part right now. Well, there's a few of those. But do you mean over here? That I'm about to try and get to from a different way? From this way?
The bandits may be known.
Mummy. The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Oh, this isn't even where... Son of a... I want to go back to the desert. This way. This is the way I wanted to go.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
You can't access it that way. It looks like you can, but it's actually a cliff with a steep fall, and you are approaching from the bottom right now. I see. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so this would be a waste of time. Is that what you're telling me? But what about this? But are you saying if I got close to the inaccessible exit, I could get to the obelisk? That is accessible. Which is accessible? The one I'm going to now? This is the struggle with the Twitch lag.
Out of our way.
Yes to the part about the obelisk. Okay, got it. Dracos Deep. Okay, so now I can go to all these places that I couldn't go to before. Because I'm on the lower level, essentially. Oh, we can do that too. We are at the point in the game where I am really embracing the open world aspects and just running around out of my own interest.
But at least we won.
Indeed, we did.
Very well.
I love that Jill's just always kind of like, okay, whatever, I guess. Yikes, 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 that was not great. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah. Explode yourself on a lightning rod, why don't you? Okay. I'm just curious what's down here.
Too slow. Nice try.
Yeah, you lunge into the lightning rod. So satisfying. Yes. This is a great enemy to use the lightning rod on. Because he loves to do all these stupid moves. But he just hits the lightning rod over and over again like a dum-dum. Lunge for me. No, or shoot your little ball things. Get out, get out. Whew. Thank God I'm not in charge of Jill's health, because she can't dodge an attack to save her, literally to save her life. Mega Flare dodge! Sweet. Collateral flames. Okay. Which way to... I have no clue what direction I'm trying to go. But there is a thing up here. But of course, not even anything good. Okay. We came from over here. So we could go that way. It makes sense, but I don't love that this part of the map is just full of shit crawling up out of the sand. Oh, this is a different little dead end. Let's go this way. I do like, though, that if you have patience and commitment, you can run away from most things. You're a thing. Oh, I found another chronolith. Okay, well, let's put it on the map at least. Boy, that's a pain in the ass to get to. I guess if you could go through here, which I imagine at times you can, that's not so bad. But it sure is a hike from where I came from. I found Garuda. Garuda! Okay. What are you guarding? Something interesting? One would hope. But probably not. But, you know, maybe.
No mistakes. Too slow.
Ah, there is a box back here. Okay, well, that's good at least. Try to dodge it. There's nowhere to go.
Not good.
Shit. My lock-on left me, and so my dodge got all messed up. What is happening?
To me, boy.
My wounds, boy!
Follow. I'm
Oh, dang. It's my own greed, really, more than anything. That didn't have to happen. I also could have stocked up on supplies any of the times I left town, and I just never did that. Okay, see, so now we're like geographically close, but we are physically, it's nearly impossible to get there from here. It would take so long. Okay, but you were saying we could hit the obelisk from over here. Okay. Well, I'm glad I filled in that part of the map anyway. Even if I didn't fill in this part of the map, and I wish that I could have. But I'm not going to run all the way over there again right now. That would be a waste of time. So let's go back to Tabor. We'll finish up this side quest. We'll go hit that obelisk, and then we'll keep going. But I'm glad I found the Garuda chronolith. That's something.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek.
Gross.
Yet as adamant as her virtue.
Also gross.
This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Okay. So let's go out this way. Oh, wait. Oh, do I have stuff? No, I want to buy stuff, I think. Oh, I am. Okay.
The free city's under siege.
Okay, and then we're gonna go to the right instead of to the left again. And Joshua's probably gonna ask us if we're going the wrong way again. Do you know where you're going, brother? Yep. Oh, the other. So that was where we found the pack before. The notorious mark, the pack. Oh, that's not anything. It just looks like it should be. Okay. Oh, this is where I almost went before, and then I was like, I don't want to fight you guys. And I turned around. Wait, who's our sorcerer? You. Hedge wizard.
It's over.
Jesus, overkill. I see, okay. Oh, we did go through here before, but we just ran right past them. That's what it was. And there's the obelisk. Got it. That's cool. But the gate is closed. Nice, okay. Sweet. Well, thank you for that. That adds to our travel options. Okay. But now we can turn around.
When did you get so big?
Sweet boy.
Faster!
The gilded path.
All right.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them. Be safe.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, I thought there might be a box up here, but I guess this is just window dressing of a lived-in world. Listen, y'all are dumb and you swing your stupid little clubs at the lightning rod, so come over here. Ooh, was that, though? Wizard! Sweet. We need to go the other way, I know. Ugh, I do not like those sounds at all. Oh, there's a cave back there. Wonder if there's something good in it or just that one little spark. I can't get there, can I? It's blocked by this fucking cart. Ugh. That's taunting. That's so mean. Whatever. I just want to sit here and kill these birds. I don't even actually want to kill the birds. I just want to keep running. Ugh, I hate how slow he runs when we're leaving a battle, though. Oh, look. It's an obelisk.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Here we go. Oh my god, so many side quests have opened up. Let's focus for a little bit. For a little bit.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
Oh.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Clive didn't feel like sending a bird to say, hey, by the way, Joshua's alive.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District.
Never split the
while you look
party.
to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
And just get my boy.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Bark.
They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed.
shooting fire at a wall. Yeah. We'll just sit here and do a little healing. Okay, which way is forward? I thought we came over this bridge. Oh, I'll go up the stairs. Okay.
Surrounded.
We're gonna focus on you back here first. Good job, Torgal. Now we can go back to our lightning rod. Are you another one though? Yeah. Oh yeah.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I saw it, yes, over there. There's gotta be a dead end. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Big boy. Oh, my mistake. Significantly my mistake.
Fine hand.
I feel like that should have counted as hitting. Whatever. Yeah. A little bit. Ow! Yes. I remember at one point you said you wanted to explore Canberra. How are you finding the experience so far? Well, not great, Dad. Things are not good. Shit. Why do I keep... I don't have an excuse for that one. I see it coming and I just don't move. That one was, I tried to move, and it was not happening, because we were just coming out of Giga Flare. Oh, another semi-prime finish, and that one wasn't even on purpose. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, it would be beautiful if it wasn't full of dead people or people that wanted to kill me. There's a box there for later. What was that? What did I even do? I wish I could say it was intentional, whatever just happened. I mean, some of it was, but then the flying around, I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened there.
Farewell.
Box. Some good money.
big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Oh, I think it's the extreme lunging.
It's over.
With my burning sword. Oh, hello. You are a large boy, huh? Okay. Wait, but also my computer just did something. Hang on. Things are popping up out of nowhere. I don't know why. What? Okay. Maybe now it's... Are you good? Can you chill? What is... Oh boy. Uh-oh, hello. That was pretty good. Don't like that.
Nice try. Too slow.
Rictus of Horror. Just come here. Just come over here. Just come here. Yeah. Easy. Yes, thank you. Oh, I did it. I earned a trophy.
Where the city's leaders
Savvy
gather,
Prime finished
there
again.
may still be survivors inside.
Sick. No other boxes, no other stuff. There they are.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Who was that? Get out of here. That bullshit.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
I don't like this. Wild. Like, what are we doing?
Nice try.
Sleipnir is the fight you think is the most annoying. Good to know. Well in advance. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful thing that we just did there.
Your trick.
Oh. They did not just do a shot of them clashing with the flats of their blades against each other.
If my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Let's try.
Be still, my beating heart! Don't stop!
Yeah, I mean, any enemy that can jump around like that, very annoying.
Let's roll ready. Too slow.
Whoops.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually,
I wouldn't. Yikes.
no good.
Oh boy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. Alright, well, I felt like I should have dodged the first one and not dodged the second one, so I guess it, comes out even or whatever.
Enjoying yourself?
Where is he? Oh, he's right there. God. Fuck! That was a bummer.
Let's try.
Be still, my beating heart!
thought maybe getting to the edge would be the solution, but it wasn't. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's up in the air somewhere. That. Let it get you.
There's a good boy.
You. So close. There it is. Okay, there have definitely been far worse fights than that fight. I can say that definitively, in my opinion. Sanguine insignia.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
I mean, that seems like something's wrong.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Is this Sephiroth? I have your everything vibes.
Try it.
Are we about to do another fight right now?
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Uh-oh.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Torgal.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Sometime later.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh
Yeah, hey, I'm
every
not dead.
sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
That's what I was
What do you
afraid
mean?
of.
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Well, now we have to go back to the hideaway, and I can't do any of the side quests. Rude. A song of hope. It's me. It's a song about me.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Otto always knows something. Oh, hunt board. Everything. There's new things literally everywhere. Patron's Whisper, the Alliant board, Vivian's maps, my reading table. The only thing that doesn't have anything to do is the Wall of Memories. We have a lot of things to go check out. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will continue in just a moment. Alright, let's go find out what's going on with all the things.
Which song should we listen to?
Hey, I worked hard for those songs.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access
An offer
to a
I couldn't
realm-wide
refuse.
community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to. Clive.
I just wanted to know what new thing you had. That's really all.
Coin purse weighing you down.
Ooh, new sword.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. I reckon I can find a buyer.
A buyer?
I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else?
I think that's it.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want? Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that should do you.
Thank you.
You can thank me later.
I'm thanking you now.
And?
I want to ask Karen about Goots, because that was a thing I could do.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stop that great lump.
Why, he's gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart, and I'd far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers. I won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should even think about doing Goots down, we'll be having words.
Take care.
If it's knowledge you seek.
My lord Marquess, in your absence shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace, Jota. You got it, dude. Oh, I bet we can check in on, Asta, if that's her name.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Also, is Dion still in the infirmary?
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Everything. Okay, so we've got Joshua. Where's... Oh, she's over here. She? He? She? She. The Undying. That feels like a new category that I hadn't noticed before. Cyril. Senior member of the Undying, known as the Bearer of the Burning Quill, who coordinates his order's research into Ultima from their headquarters in the Dalmacian village of Tabor. At his liege lord Joshua's command, he lends his order's strength to Clive. The Order of the Undying, huh? Oh, that's just those two, I think. But then this is overlap between Rosaria and General Allies, I guess. Okay.
Here you are.
Here we are. Everybody's hanging out in Canver. But I feel like we need to go to Waloed. Seems like Waloed needs to get fucked up.
Thus ends today's lesson.
The Breaker of Worlds. Probably too hard. The 10 of Clubs I should be able to do. Dread Comet. Okay. Vamare Delmechia. Keep that in mind.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
You bet. Orchestration roll.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Ah, so that's what those side quests are on the map. Let's go get them.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
Love that they made me travel back to the hideaway just so I could buy a few things and then leave without actually talking to Otto, which is what I was there for.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Nah.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
To Gotan's Bales, then. And quickly, before anyone else finds them.
If I can figure out how to get out, as usual. That way.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding. Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just a black shield protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster! They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die!
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Evenfall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Evenfall. Over here. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely more, like, fallen and Akashic things around now that didn't used to exist. Not great. Definitely not a good sign. Imperial chase.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Aldo, how's it going? Long time no see. This does not look good.
Quinton, are you all right?
No.
Why does it look like he just killed all these people with his dead eyes?
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh boy.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you.
Aww.
Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Hang on just a second.
Come on, then. Okay. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Yeah. Come here. Come here. Yes, Oh, ran right into that. Judgment Bolt's not ready for me. Look, we put it right on a flower.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Sorry. I came straight here. I didn't even go do anything else.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick. Get him!
Just stabbing bushes. I can't even see.
Enough! Go, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Mohammed!
Look at my one little wing. Alright, who's doing that? You gotta go. Yeah.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
That's nice.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't. So long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Aldo, you're having bad Pokemon luck.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You
The Lost
saved
Twing
my
has
life
suffered an ether
twice
flood.
over.
Yeah, no kidding.
And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Memory wall. Okay.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Sir Wade.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. Sir Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool. and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
So instead, I'll just go do it by myself.
Eastpool and deal with the
Great.
bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Have you met me?
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Oh, what does the store have for me?
What are you after?
Ah, I see. A thing I don't need.
That all, is it?
The dim. Hark, bandits.
You think you can just walk in here? Kill him.
Yeah, I do.
Leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences.
How many of them can cure? Well, that's one of them dealt with, at least. You. No, not you. You.
This one.
That's the end of that then.
Is it? Oh, oddly
Maybe
it's
not.
not. Color me shocked.
What's that thing
2
doing
scoops?
here? Doesn't matter. It goes
It's called 2 scoops.
too slow. Nice try.
Yeah! Nice. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now.
We're the masters
Our
now.
lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
There you are. All went well then.
Everything's
Sir Wade
great.
told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
2 scoops.
On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Okay, one more side quest.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with the blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Could be a little more
You will
grateful,
find
I
the
feel
village in
like.
Church's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right.
Oh, I think that's one of the places on the
I'm
map
sure
that I
you
haven't
won't
been able to
need
get to yet. Yeah. Trickles deep. Oh. Horrendous. Okay, we're gonna grab this and then we're gonna go to the right. Or we're gonna fall just right down off a cliff. Okay. You lose? Used to be better at this. I'm out of blind justice practice.
That's better.
What was that?
It's over.
We leveled up twice today.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad.
Well, let's run around here first. We've never been over here. This little area screams there's a box to open here somewhere. There it is. There she blows. Yeah. Okay, good boy. Let's go. Quite a place. Oh, hello. I ain't trying to do that. I see. Now we're just going to this little dead end over here, but I don't think I've ever been there, so I want to go. Just for funsies. As usual. But then we'll fast travel back to Bucklad. Also feels like maybe there's going to be a notorious mark over here. So just for, you know, out of an abundance of caution, as they say, save my game. Did I run all the way over here for steel silk? And whatever this stupid thing's gonna be. He knows. Oh good, sharp fangs. Okay. I guess then we shall leave.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Draconian progeny, hello.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes.
And no.
No. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
I absolutely
You made
crushed
quick work
it.
of
That's
it,
how I did.
as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the
well,
Republic.
I'm not a trader in Dhalmekia,
And they're still
so...
expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Okay, I think I've done all the things now. Caught up on all the side quests that were available to me. Let's go back to the hideaway. I think actually, before I get too involved in something else, this is a good place to stop for today. Thank you for hanging out, my friends. I will see you all again on Thursday. We will pick this back up. Let me double check. I have to take Spooky to the vet this week, and I need to remember when that is. Oh, that's Friday in the morning. Okay. So regular schedule. I should see you Thursday and Friday afternoons. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and a good Wednesday, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.